Welcome to this episode of the MACC podcast. Today I am here interviewing students from the CAD and Engineering program. So while sharing a classroom, what is the difference between CAD and engineering?
There's a couple of differences. So first off, you got like the competitions that you do. Mm-hmm. So for engineering, we make a full-scale car and then get to play around with remote control cars. And then with CAD, you've got the underwater and V2X competitions. Mm-hmm. And then as an engineering student, you get to use different softwares. And you get to use certain like big machines to make a process called machining. Mm-hmm. So you make your own parts, pieces, and materials to help build the equipment for competitions.
Mm-hmm. What are some differences you notice between the two?
Mostly everything he said. We do different competitions. Ours is an underwater robot, and then B2X, which is a little car. Different programs. We use AutoCAD for our drawings, and that's about all I can think of.
All right. Do you use just online tools or handheld tools as well?
For drafting, we use both. We use AutoCAD for online drafting and hand tools to draft on paper for certain times. For coding, we do Arduino, which is online, or blocks. Yeah.
So on the engineering side of things, we don't really do that much hand drafting anymore. We mainly go into SolidWorks, and then what little writing we do is just for a couple of handouts for Solid Professor classes to get certifications.
Do you only draw, or do you do something else that's unique?
Engineering side of things gets to do a little bit more special stuff. So we get to design 3D models and then print them on our series of 3D printers that we have in the classroom. And also use those drawings that we make in SolidWorks to take them out to the shop and machine parts for whether it be for math assignments or certifications or whatever, or just parts to help build cars and stuff because that's a big project.
Does CAD do more drawings?
Oh, yeah, we do a lot of drawings. Right now we're designing for our design for the underwater robots that needs to be done. And to learn the program, we do a lot of drawing in AutoCAD. But we do other things like wiring. So
yeah,
fun little catchphrase, you're never done. So
right.
every time somebody says the word done, I'm just like, I whip around and... Done. What is this word of which you speak?
I've never heard of such things.
I've never heard of such.
There's always something
diabolical.
Diabolical
speech
we
patterns.
do not speak of the forbidden word.
Agreed. The forbidden word. Done. Well, I got it done.
There you go. What is the average workload for an engineering student?
Engineering's got to balance a little bit more than CAD does between SolidWorks and Solid Professor assignments to get those certifications. We do Career Safe as well, which is more certifications, but this year's mainly been communication stuff and like interview skills and just more stuff to directly prepare you to go get a job after high school. And then we've also got to work on machining skills and construction of the vehicles, and then, using the entire engineering design process to make these functioning cars that are competition worthy.
Yeah. What does a typical day in your program look like?
Depends on the day a little bit, just because we have set days to do certain projects. Like Mondays mainly focus on a math assignment from Mr. Johnson, our instructor. Tuesdays are dedicated to Square One because that's when our co-coach can come in. That's not Mr. Johnson. His name's Mr. Oakley, and he gives us like tips on what we can work on, what needs to be done right now, what can we put off a little bit until next week or the week after. Wednesdays is Career Safe, or is that Thursdays?
I don't know. I think they're both kind of like work days, I feel like.
Solid Professor days and Career Safe days. I'm mainly done with Career Safe. Sorry, not done. I have completed the career safe courses that we have assigned. So I'm mainly just working on solid professor assignments to get those completed and get those certifications.
Could you tell us a little bit about what the Career Safe program is?
Career safes. So the one that we did initially, because you do it both years between CAD and engineering just to get maximum amount of certifications. We got our OSHA 10-hour certification last year for when we were CAD students. And then a couple other ones that I can't remember off the top of my head. But then there's the interview skills, communication skills, written communication is what we've done so far this year. And then Solid Professor, we've done Arduino classes when we were CAD students, AutoCAD, engineering graphics, visual, like interpretation. So if you've got a part, can you mentally shift it around to make it work? Engineering graphics, which is just drawings and understanding drawings, but like actual engineering drawings instead of just CAD drawings.
Yeah. What has been the most valuable skill that you have learned in your program?
There's a lot of skills we learn in CAD. I think, time management is a good one. It's a nice skill to have for anything. Just knowing when you need to get stuff done, work, how to balance that.
What would you say would be valuable for engineering?
Definitely time management is up there, along with teamwork abilities. So the ability to walk in and start learning how to work with this group of guys or girls that you've never met before.
Right.
How well can you adapt and work with them to make something better?
And that's something that works with a lot of the other programs too, because
Yeah.
the Career Center is a lot different from high school itself.
That's what I love about the Career Center. I wouldn't have
Right.
learned half the things that I learned at the Career Center
Right.
at my regular high school.
And that's what makes it so much enjoyable, and I really recommend it to a lot of students.
Oh, yeah. As a first-year student, Sarah, what would you recommend?
I recommend they just come here and give it a try. I mean,
It's really wide to ask that because it really depends on what they like, and it really pushes you out of your comfort zone as well. But if you really just give it a chance and try the program, it's definitely worth it, in my opinion.
right, I agree.
Yeah. Like just getting out there and you learn a lot, even in a very short period of time, you learn a lot more than you would just staying at your local high school.
What advice would you give to a student who is thinking of coming here?
Do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
It's totally worth it, no matter what program you're into. And you'll interact with so many new people from other schools. You just learn so much more here than you would at your high school.
What advice would you give?
Yeah, just go for it. I mean, lots of opportunities here. I think coming here was probably the best thing I've done for my school career.
Oh yeah, like there's something for everybody here, whether you want to draw stuff, okay, go into the CAD program. You want to build, go to construction or welding or
Right.
auto. Like they do that on the daily. You
They
want to
train
go in.
you to learn the skill.
Oh yeah, they train you to learn the skill and get the certification so that you can go out and get a job, or just do something you want to do.
Right.
So if you wanted to go into a health profession, we have health. Business. So you want to learn how to be an accountant. Hey, look, we've got business. You want to go be a photographer, digital arts. That's what you're in.
Yep.
There really is something for everybody here. It's just
Right.
not many people understand that.
Or know that it's really an option out
Yeah.
there too, and that's a big thing is trying to let students know this is an option.
Oh, yeah.
And there's so much here they can learn, they should give it a try.
Yeah, for sure.